going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we're hopping back into Garp's challenge Revolutionary Army 2 for the final time with the final superclass legend that is superclass Katakuri. So that's the team, that's the supports. Let's dive in. So if you've been following me for the last couple of days, I have been going through Revolutionary Army 2, utilizing the new superclass legends over here on the Japanese side of the game. And I did mention it in the Dofi run, but let me know in the comment section below which superclass legend you guys actually like the most. I feel like they all did this particular piece of content like equally, but it should have been more targeted towards Katakuri. And don't get me wrong, Katakuri does it very, very easily. I put this team together after I did my Dofi run, and I cleared it literally the first run. Like, it was super, super easy. And rightfully so, right? Like, Katakuri has type advantage. His kit is built for, like, long content. There's not a lot of despair, so you don't have to worry about losing out on the extra healing aspect that Katakuri has when you do take damage. So he does work really, really nice with this particular piece of content. In my opinion, though, out of the three superclasses, he's just miles behind Croc and Dofi for what he does. But in saying that, he is still a very, very strong legend. And he is Mr. Slam Jam himself. So shout out to the King, Toadski. And hopefully you do pull this legend on release, because I know you are a huge, huge Katakuri fan, my friend. Hopefully he comes out on a nice banner for you as well, with the whole global synchronization and stuff like that. The team's very similar to the Dofi team, mainly because we are using Jack and we are using Lin. I sort of just kept that the same and then changed the rest. And as you guys saw there, we did use the Jack special on this particular turn against Hack. Now, you do need to make sure you take 2 turns against Hack. That way, you can actually get the Jack special back. Unlike Dofi, we don't have the cooldowns available in Katakuri's kit. So, we do actually have to stall. But that's the name of the game when we are using the superclass Katakuri, as he's very, very good at stalling, because he can actually take damage and just heal it all back up and just regain all the damage that he has taken, as long as you are using 2 Katakuris. He's also really, really good at getting matching orbs, as he does increase the chance of landing on your own type. Unfortunately, it's not as good as like Lucci's ability to do that, but look, it's still very good nonetheless. The supports we do have in this team, there is only one notable support, which is the support of Kuzan on our Versakainu. That Kuzan support is just aging like goddamn fine wine. It is so freaking handy, and it is the only notable support. Like, everything else you don't actually need. It just makes the run a lot smoother. On this particular stage against Ivankov and the Kamakama people, I guess, we are going to take 2 turns on Ivankov in the front there. We do use the Lin special to remove the bind and the despair that gets inflicted on our captains, but just make sure that you do take 2 turns there. Very important, again, because you do need to make sure you get your Jack special. And that was the big difference between Katakuri and Dofi and Croc. They could sort of speed through this because they have cooldowns built in their kit, where Katakuri actually doesn't. But the idea of Katakuri compared to Dofi and Croc is Katakuri's defensive prowess that he has built into his kit is the fact that he can heal back the damage that he takes, instead of being fast and having like less sort of tankiness and being less offensive. On the Sabo Koala stage, we are basically just going to use our normal attacks to take this stage down. On the Kamakama stage too, I forgot to mention, you do want to pop your Versakainu special, like the versatility, sorry. The versatility of Versakainu is very important, so that way you actually get around the all orbs being unfavorable on the Sabo Koala stage. And on this stage, you do want to try and take out Koala as quickly as possible, as she doesn't interrupt on the 2nd turn. But you do want to take out Sabo on the 3rd turn. Again, we just need that extra cooldown for Jack, and it's very important that we do take that extra turn. Otherwise, we are just going to be 1 special short by the time we get to the next stage against Bello Betty, when we actually need his special once again. Very important you put them down in the bottom section as well, both him and Lin, so that way you can actually get access to their specials once again on the Karasu stage and on the Bello Betty stage. But against Morley, he puts up 2 turns of Threshold and Defense up. He has 5 turns of Resilience, and this is where the Akainu special with the Kuzan support is very, very good, because not only can we remove the Defense up and the Threshold, we get enough damage to bring him down to 1 HP, and then we can just pop our friend Katakuri and take him out on the 2nd turn. That gets around the Resilience. Hunky dory, easy peasy, Bob's your uncle. Let's move on to Bello Betty now. On Bello Betty, she gives us 3 turns of paralysis and 3 turns of attack down, and then she reapplies normal attacks only. Unlike Croc and Dofi, where we basically got here 1 turn sooner, we can't wipe the mob enemies in the back, unfortunately, because we get normal attacks only. But Jack is still really good, because Jack removes the paralysis, he removes the attack down, he's a free-to-play character, and he gives us color affinity for 3 turns. Unfortunately for us, we do take 2 turns on this stage, and the color affinity doesn't really come into play, because we don't have an int character on this team. So it's kind of like, look, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. but we do take out Bello Betty on that second turn, and because every bit of damage we do take comes back to us as healing, it really doesn't matter that much if we do take an extra turn here or there, provided the enemy doesn't have any interrupts. Onto Lindbergh now, we get a full board of unfavorable orbs. We do get blind on our top and bottom right-hand side and middle left, as well as 4 turns of paralysis. So you want to use your Sachi, Beppo, and Penguin special here. That way we can give ourselves a full board of orbs around the unfavorable slots, and we can remove the blind and the paralysis. We do want to try and do as much damage as we can to Lindbergh here, and then we're going to use one of our Katakuri super classes to give ourselves a little bit more attack, a little bit more HP, and a little bit more recovery, but also give us a full board of orbs going through block orbs. Katakuri super class is actually really nice, but compared to Dovies and Crocs, it does just fall a little bit. Now, I just missed a perfect. Imagine missing perfects with Zunisha, right? Couldn't be me. I'm a spoon. You guys get it how it is. I want to see Stump, you're a spoon. You missed a perfect with Zunisha in the comment section below. Go on. Give it to me. I deserve it. You can take out Lindbergh on that second turn. But again, it doesn't matter if you don't, because Lindbergh doesn't do anything, and Katakuri just heals back all that damage anyway. So, really didn't matter too much. But the superclassing of Katakuri is actually quite nice. Getting a full board of orbs is nothing to scoff at. It's kind of like a weaker version of Rogers because you don't actually get the lock. But it does extend an orb boost by 1 turn. So it's kind of like, why, I guess. But you can also use 2 of them and like get the carryover effect and do like the smoker strat. But it's never been a good aspect. And just getting the full board of orbs to the block orbs is the big thing about his kit. Onto the Karasu stage now. We are going to use the versatility of Akainu to start doing some damage. He does have 2 turns of Threshold. He gives us 2 turns of Despair. So all of the damage that we do take isn't going to heal back, which kind of sucks. But Akainu does like 3 million damage just through his verse ability. And once we've done that, we can pop our Ambush Linlin special to give ourselves a nice chunky attack boost as long as we hit over the 12 hit chain multiplier. So with that, wherever your like orbs are, obviously you are going to get 3 orbs thanks to her special. But wherever your orbs are, that's who you want to be attacking with last. Because we have Zunisha, we don't have a lot of matching orbs. And as you can see, we have enough damage, even with the chain coefficient reduction, to take out Karasu. Once we hit the final stage against the Revolutionary Army or Sabo Koala, they are only going to let us use 2 specials. They give us a full board of block orbs. And they give us like a massive recovery down. So it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But on this particular stage, all we're really going to do is pop our Mr. Slam Jam Katakuri special. That's going to give us a monstrous orb boost, as well as a very nice base stat boost of 1,000. And with the support of Smoker, we can actually get an attack boost as well, which is really, really nice. If you guys don't like have Smoker, or if you want to use the superclass somewhere else along the run, you can also bring the Brûlé support on Katakuri. The big upside to this particular Katakuri is he actually has some access to a lot of very, very good supports. He has the Cracker support, he has Daifuku support because he does damage. He also has the Smoker support. And he has a very, very, very nice array of support like Brûlé and stuff like that as well. But as you can see with the superclassing, there we can give ourselves a full board orb to the block orbs. And literally, once again, with 3 units, we can absolutely clap Sabo Koala. So that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to belt that like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit the big red subscribe button too. And don't forget, let me know who your favorite of the super classes are in the description, in the comment section below. Links to the other videos will be in the description. But guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!